Now, activist Sonam Wangchuk has ended his hunger strike after 26 days after the government assured that no legal action would be taken against those protesting against exam paper leaks.
The Cockroach Janata Party, who is leading the protests, has welcomed the development and thanked Wangchuk for his courage and sacrifice. But it added that the protest would continue until the Union Education Minister resigns. A delegation of the CJP is expected to meet government ministers today. CJP founder Abhijit Dibke said Wangchuk's decision to end the fast brought relief to his supporters and praised his role in drawing national attention to the issue.
Wangchuk began his fast at Jantar Mantar before being taken to a hospital in view of his health. He broke his fast in the presence of Union Ministers Nadda and Jitendra Singh. Wangchuk said that his decision followed a long negotiation on various conditions. Union Minister Nadda has said government is positive on not registering cases against those protesting peacefully and considering suitable compensation for the suicide victims of the recent NEET paper leaks.
आखिर में आज उन्होंने लिखकर आश्वासन दिया है.
There's a statement from the government side. Government is positive on not registering cases against those protesting peacefully at Jantar Mantar in Delhi and those participating in the march to the Parliament on July 20, 2026. The government has already assured threadbare discussions to find solutions to paper leaks and educational reforms for exams in the Parliament. Besides, the government is also positively considering suitable compensations for the suicide victims of recent NEET paper leaks. ये हमारे साइड से.
Thank you. I have my leaders from the affected body of Nadda.
Meanwhile, Prime Minister Modi has promised that more action would follow on Friday in paper leak cases. He said that a bill with provisions for strict action against paper leaks will be introduced in Parliament soon.
फास्ट ट्रैक कोर्ट और कठोर सजा के प्रावधान के साथ का ये मुसद्दा कल कैबिनेट में चर्चा होगी. कैबिनेट के साथियों के सुझाव के बाद उसका अंतिम रूप दिया जाएगा और सोमवार से संसद का दूसरा सप्ताह शुरू हो रहा है. तब जल्द से जल्द उस बिल को सदन में पारित कराने का प्रयास किया जाएगा.
The Prime Minister's post came after the Delhi High Court announced a fast-track court to hear such cases. The centre has shifted Higher Education Secretary Vineet Joshi and appointed new officials to top positions in both the school education and higher education departments.
Reacting to Prime Minister Modi's message, the leader of opposition, Rahul Gandhi, called it a pathetic midnight video and reiterated that students want Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan's resignation.
Now, on Thursday, opposition lawmakers visited Gandhi Smriti, where they paid homage at Mahatma Gandhi as an expression of solidarity with protesting students and their demands.
Hundreds continued to pour into Jantar Mantar as the protest showed no sign of winding down. The Delhi Metro Rail Corporation has again announced that 17 metro stations will remain closed on Friday until further instructions.
All right, to give us more details on this, our principal correspondent Dharmendra Pradhan is now joining us on the phone line. Dharmendra, what we know right now is Sonam Wangchuk has ended his fast, and there were assurances from the government, Union Minister Nadda and Jitendra Singh. They also talked with Sonam Wangchuk there, and PM Modi has also advised Wangchuk to follow medical guidance and has promised fast-track solutions to these such cases. What are the ground developments that you can bring for us at this moment?
Well, Jyotsna, from what we saw happen late last night, it took a bit of extra time to relay that message all the way to the protesters and the representatives at Jantar Mantar. But then late last night, we saw reactions pouring in from not just the founder of the CJP, but also the spokespersons. There is going to be a meeting at the Constitutional Club of India today, which is the neutral venue that has been chosen for a meeting between central government leadership and the representatives of the Cockroach Janata Party. Now, the CJP representatives have said late last night that they will still stick to their demand of wanting the Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan to resign. And this is what they've said after the string of announcements that the government has made and the steps that they have taken since 11 p.m. last night. Where we first saw that the Education Secretary, Vineet Joshi, was replaced and Naresh Gangar was appointed in his place. That happened a little after 11 p.m. last night. And then around shortly before midnight, we saw the Indian Prime Minister put out a video on social media platforms talking about an action bill on paper leak, which will be tabled in Parliament today, which is the fifth day of the monsoon session that is ongoing. And then after that, just after midnight, we saw an update and a statement of Sonam Wangchuk breaking his fast around 12:30 a.m. With JP Nadda and Jitendra Singh, who went to the hospital with written assurances to get Sonam Wangchuk to break his fast. Now, the written assurances include no legal action against peacefully protesting students, as you mentioned, and also financial compensation for the families of those students who died by suicide. But again, there is no mention in that of any conversation regarding the resignation of the Education Minister. That is still a demand that is being raised at the protest site and among protesters in the CJP, but that is not a conversation that has happened late last night at all. So it remains to be seen what kind of discussions and negotiations happen now after everything that the government has announced, and what is it that the CJP and the opposition will continue to demand as the day further unfolds, Jyotsna.
Right. Now, of course, these are live visuals, Dharmendra, of course. Let's just go to these live visuals for now. We see these students still sitting there because, as our principal correspondent mentioned, the students are demanding the resignation. Now, we are expecting a talk between the CJP and the government representatives. We'll have to wait and see what kind of solution we gather from there. So these are the visuals that you can see. These are live visuals from New Delhi's Jantar Mantar.